Okay, so the content strategy, here's what I suggest that we do, and this is based on theory about Google Sites, based on what we've already seen as a fact with Google Sites. Okay, so what we noticed with Google Sites is that it does rank for very, very, very competitive keywords. Okay, so where there's the Facebook login one, there was a PayPal login, there's also for Hotmail, for GoDaddy, etc. All those different kind of keywords that are generating hundreds of thousands of page views every single month. Somebody has been smart enough to go and create these pages based around those keywords, and he's got them all ranking. I don't know what he's doing about the monetization, but he's driving a lot of traffic over to Google Sites. So that just shows you the power of Google Sites. We know that as a fact because those search rankings exist. Go and search for Facebook login, go and search for GoDaddy login, go and search for PayPal login, etc., etc. You will see Google Sites, Google Sites, Google Sites, number 2, number 3, that kind of thing. So it's driving a lot of traffic. If you go into Ahrefs, or Ahrefs as some people call it, or any of those kind of keyword tools that can do some kind of site exploration, site explorers, you will see, if you go to sites.google.com, if you go and inspect that particular all the subdomains within that particular sort of website, you're going to find huge amounts of very, very, very competitive keywords that Google Sites is ranking for and driving a lot of traffic for. Okay, so that's fact that we know. Okay, so with that, my theory with this is that we should use Google Sites for competitive keywords, but we can do it in a way that we can do some prodding and poking so that we can find the easiest keywords to rank. Okay, now how that works is we are going to do bulk page posting, and we are going to do that with one piece of content around one subtopic. So go back to the ClickFunnels analysis example. Okay, and we've got maybe different subsections like ClickFunnels, pricing and costs, and you can also bundle trial into that. What we could do is have one piece of content around that subtopic and mention the trial multiple times that we can do that. With that one piece of content, we can use it for the purpose of doing mass page building with that same piece of content if you wanted to. Okay, until we got the AI integrated, it has to be done like this. The AI changes everything once we got that integrated, but you need to buy credits with Create for it to be used. But that will make it work to give you unique content. Now, if I'm doing this with just the one piece of content, the strategy would be that I would make that content specific to that bunch of keywords I'm going to use. So if I'm doing it for ClickFunnels pricing, for example, then what we could do is we can go into any keyword tool. You can do this in Appsumo as well. In fact, let's just jump over to Appsumo right now, appsumo.com, and it redirects you to neilpatel.appsumo/Appsumo. It's easier to type appsumo.com. It's quicker. Okay. What we can do then is I can come up here and I can click on ClickFunnels, and I can put in here price. Right. I can click on search. You can get a free account with Appsumo. It's good enough to do the basics of what we're going to do here. And what you will see here is it'll give you a list of related keywords here, like ClickFunnels price, pricing, how much is ClickFunnels, price of ClickFunnels. You can see how relevant that is. Okay, all of this is relevant to ClickFunnels pricing, so you can get some keywords that have got the same search intent. Okay, some people call it keyword clustering. I used to call it that as well. Change it. Okay, change the thought, change that narrative, change it instead to same search intent. Okay, because some of them are very, very closely related. That's why you're tempted to call it clustering. But if you change the narrative here, it will change the way you think about it. That's the most important thing. Because how much is ClickFunnels? Okay, it's not even ClickFunnels is got here, and ClickFunnels price. It's the same search intent. Okay, whereas ClickFunnels price, ClickFunnels pricing, it's kind of a cluster kind of thing. They're very, very close together, but it's the same search intent. That's what it comes down to. If you understand that part, okay, then it makes it easier that you can bundle the content, or you can put the content together and you can bundle more keywords later as you find them into the same campaign. Okay, now here's the thing about this. The other suggests you need to create a free account. You can do it with a Google account. This is the cheapest premium keyword tool. Okay, for a keyword tool that you need to pay for, it's the best and cheapest. The next up would probably be something like Longtail Pro or Keyword Keg. Keyword Keg is very good. There's some other good tools as well. There's KW Finder. That's a good tool, especially if you're into the PPC stuff as well. It's a great tool for that. There's a whole bunch of very, very good tools. And then you can go up the ladder a little bit higher. You've got SERP Attack. Sometimes they will do a product launch within Appsumo. They're the biggest selling in Appsumo, so keep an eye out for that. If you don't have it, then don't buy it yet. You can just wait. I would suggest just to get Suggest is good enough. And then there's tools like SEMrush and Ahrefs. Okay, Ahrefs for me, I like it very, very much because I like their training very much. Their training is really good. It's short, it's to the point, it's, you know, it's actionable. You can use it, you can just follow along with the tool as he's using it, and he's explaining it well. They prepare their videos very well, I suspect, and by the time it comes to the delivery of it, it's very quick and very easy to get through, and they've just done the work to make it so. And it's very good for you as a consumer to understand it. You can get some good strategy stuff. You can pick up stuff, even if you're not an Ahrefs user, you can still pick up some really good SEO tips from watching their videos. And then the SEMrush, I don't know so much about SEMrush. I know that it's a very, very good tool. I've used it before. It was one of the first tools that would tell you the keywords that you're ranking for without even knowing you were ranking for them. It wasn't like a rank checker where you put in a bunch of keywords and it would give you the results for those specific keywords. SEMrush could actually tell you keywords that you're ranking for without you telling it what the keywords were, and that was pretty cool. So those two tools are very, very good as well, and there's probably a whole bunch more, but if you want just to start something basic that you can use Suggest. Okay, it's good enough. It's good enough. And Neil Patel is a top. Neil Patel here, he's a top guy for SEO stuff. He is a content machine. Yes, he has a team. He might be using interns. He might be using whatever. He's got a lot to teach. I wish I understood how he is knocking out that content so fast. Even with the team of interns, he must have a very, very good system in place, like a conveyor belt in some level, that somebody's doing one part of the job and it just keeps chugging along. That every day they're doing something new for new content, and it keeps chugging along, and there's always new content coming out. Because there's always new content coming out, he's just driving up more and more traffic. But if you actually watch any of Neil Patel's videos on youtube.com, this guy knows what he is doing. He knows what to look for. He's a very, very good teacher for SEO stuff. Okay, so Suggest is a good tool. It's already, 10x better than what it was when he bought it, and it's probably just going to keep getting better and better and better. It's a fantastic tool, and for the price, it's the best on the market at that price point, or for the sort of lower end. And this is going to end up like a higher end tool, and it's already going there very, very, very rapidly as well. Fantastic tool, definitely worth to have that one if you're into SEO but you don't want to spend a huge amount of money. Suggest is your best option. Anyway, let's come back into the slides before I kind of lose my place again. So the theory on Google Sites is, if we can rank for, my theory in Google Sites is, if we can rank for competitive keywords, then here's what I suggest you do. Now, I do affiliate marketing. You might do something different. Maybe you're into ecom. That would be perfect for Google Sites, and because you can make fantastic landing pages. Okay, maybe you're into local SEO, which is also very, very good. The classic Google Sites might be better for that. There's Peter Drew's got a tool that does that with the classic Google Sites. He actually goes and creates the sites, etc. Whereas with our tool, we have to create the site and do the first page. Okay, and then we're doing some mass page building so that we can find more keywords that we can rank for, so that we can take the strategy further. Okay, now here's the thing with my theory. Because I do affiliate marketing, I want to do affiliate marketing for competitive keywords, for competitive or for high ticket and recurring affiliate programs. Okay, let me say that again. I really completely messed that up there. Let me say that again. Okay, I want to do affiliate marketing with Google Sites. That's what I want to do. Okay, you can follow along what I'm doing, or you can go and do the different things like the e-com, etc. Okay, that's entirely up to you. But with the affiliate marketing stuff, what I want to do, what I think we should be doing, is looking for the high ticket programs, okay, the recurring income programs. Now there are people right now who are making, you know, anything from 10 to 50, even $100,000 a month just from single affiliate programs. Now if you think about that, before I even mention what those programs are, if you think about that process, how it works, then what they will be doing is they will be creating content around that one affiliate program all the time. They will be creating a lot of content around it. So it could be that they are creating some YouTube videos, it could be they're creating different blog posting, guest posting, and they are doing some, you know, different marketing strategies, but all around that one affiliate program. Could be they're doing multiple articles within a mini site that is based just on that one affiliate program. It could be that they are just getting people that are writing new content for as many keywords as they can find it has got traffic around that one affiliate program. That makes sense, okay? And when you understand how much money they're making, it makes even more sense, because if you go to a job, you get X amount of money every week or every month, and you just keep on that same job, you will keep getting the same every month. With affiliate marketing, the beauty of affiliate marketing was multiple benefits. Let me just talk through those quickly, okay? Benefit number one is you don't have to have created the product, okay? You've got no support that you need to do there. You've got no maintenance that you need to do there. You don't need to have written the sales pages. These guys for the top programs, or the top tools, for example, softwares, etc., they have got like very, very expensive copywriters. They've got very, very good quality copywriters. They've got video sales letters and stuff that is really professionally done. They have been written by copywriters. You don't need to worry about any of that. They've taken care of all of that. That's the first main advantage, okay? If you want to promote something like SEMrush or ClickFunnels or any of those sort of marketing kind of tools like Webinar Jam, etc. And if they've got recurring income, you can build on that month after month. So if you're in a job, you get the same money every month. With affiliate marketing, you can get more this month than you got last month, and more next month than you got this month, etc., etc. There are people that are making, even from the Bluehost affiliate program, they're making over $100,000 a month just from Bluehost affiliate program. Seriously. So, you know, there's massive opportunities there. Massive opportunities there. I've even created some situations where I've got an easy in for that, but I haven't even managed to do it. Okay, so I've got, for example, I built WordPress Alpha, where, for example, I could deploy websites in 3 clicks with the SSL installed, and it would be perfectly formatted WordPress site to the point where you are just about 10 minutes away from adding content. All the plugins have got the settings done. If you don't know how to do your SEO settings, no worries, it's already done for you. If you don't know how to make your page speed fast, no worries, I've done it as far as I could, but you still have an extra 3-4 steps to do afterwards, but the rest of the stuff is done. If you don't know how to add call to actions to your website, I've done it for you. You just need to follow instructions to finish it off and personalize it. Now, I had built that, and I could easily have used that to give away for people who bought Bluehost from my affiliate link. But I get so busy with all these different tools, I don't get to finish it. So if anybody wants to help me with that kind of stuff, especially for things like Bluehost and web hosting and stuff like that, to give away, actually just give away WordPress Alpha to people who want to do that, and you can share some revenue with me, then talk to me. You know, I'm interested in that. And somebody had contacted us yesterday after the webinar yesterday, and they had said that they have got some good ideas for a website and stuff like that. I'm not stuck for ideas. I've got way too many ideas. What I would suggest you do is follow the rest of this video and what we're going to do for the content. Okay, that will give you an indication of whether your niche is good, and it will give you an indication of what to look for, and it will give you maybe a clearer path to go along. Okay, so I'm sticking with the affiliate marketing stuff. Now, if you want to do it for AdSense stuff like that was suggested, then look at what's working for AdSense for other people. Okay, but look at that point into the keywords and look for the different angles where you could basically get some good revenue like they're getting, but maybe covering topics that they are not yet covering. Okay, that's the way that you would do that. So for example, when we were making $4,000 per month on our site with the AdSense, that site was about international recruitment. That site was all about work permits and work visas and all that kind of stuff. There was a massive audience. It's extremely competitive. I mean, really competitive. And we were ranking for the top keywords. If somebody was typing like UK work permit, we were on page 1. If somebody's typing like H2B visa, we were on page 1. Okay, that's how good we were with the SEO. That's before I even knew SEO, believe it or not. Okay, that's how I got into SEO. And being ranked for those kind of keywords will bring a lot of traffic, but there's lots of different things. There's a lot of questions about H2B visa or about UK work permit. There's a lot of changes happening. You can keep basically Google alerts and that kind of thing to keep you updated with that particular topic. So you're not going to be short of content, okay? You're not going to be short of ideas. That's not hard. What you need to do is get the content right. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how you can get that done for you, that you don't even need to do it yourself. All you need to do is give them a competitors page and they will go and do something better. Okay, very quick and very easy for you. Not for them, they've still got to do the work, but for you, it's an easy way to get it done. Right now, so for affiliate marketing, if for example I'm going after the recurring affiliate commissions or high ticket affiliate commissions, the difference would be for that maybe somebody is selling something, it's a one-time price, but it's like $2,000 or $5,000 or $10,000. That is high ticket, okay? Whereas the recurring income could be something like ClickFunnels or Bluehost, where they're paying a recurring affiliate commission, okay? In the case of ClickFunnels, you can get up to 40% per sale. Depending on how many sales you made, then they will increase your affiliate commissions. So if you're making like 50 sales a month, you might have 40%. I don't know how exactly it works that. I know it goes up to 40%. But here's the thing. People don't start making like all those 5 figures per month sales in the first month. Very rarely, okay? They would need to have an existing audience already interested in that to be able to do that. Maybe from an email list, something like that. But for normal people like you and like me, how this works is you're going to basically build on it month after month. Okay, so you start to rank for some keywords, you might start to make a sale. Okay, right now in my ClickFunnels account, affiliate account, I've got $159 of sales. Okay, from that, only the $59 is a recurring. Okay, so if you want to get to 5 figures per month with ClickFunnels, you would need to be making 71 sales. You would need 71 customers buying from you. And because that recurring income would then be in the 40% range, you would be making $10,000 a month. So you can build up to that. It doesn't have to be done all at one time. It's never done all at one time for anybody, really. Not at that kind of level. But you might start with 1 or 2 sales, and then you start to invest into more content based around different keywords. Now this is where the Google Sites poster is good, because it allows you to poke and to prod and to find those keywords that you can rank for easily, initially, without any backlinks. Okay, and we're putting in some best practices that we can use and we can test, etc., with the expired domains and some other stuff that we will do later as well in Sunday's webinar. But this is going to give you an idea of keywords that you can rank for easily, that you can then take and put into your main content, okay, for that specific topic. So if I'm creating a post about ClickFunnels pricing, and I'm talking about ClickFunnels trials, and I'm talking about how much does ClickFunnels cost, and all those keywords that we found here from Neil Patel's Suggest, these keywords here, how much is ClickFunnels, and you're mentioning all these kind of keywords throughout your content, maybe in some anchor text backlinks as well, then you can start to rank for some of those keywords, and you're going to start to find that you will have variations of these that you're ranking for. They might not be shown in the keyword tool, but that you actually will start to rank for, that's got traffic. Okay. The good thing about Google Sites is you can integrate it with Google Analytics. I've done a training of that inside the member area, and you can integrate this with Google Analytics that will tell you Okay, put it into your search console, put it into your Google Analytics. If you don't know how to do that, get someone on Fiverr.com to do it for you for $5. Okay, just get it done, and it's done. Then, if you want to work on these kind of projects, here is what's really, really crucial and important when it comes back to my theory on Google Sites. Okay, I've made this big and bold so that I keep coming back to it, so I don't forget it, so I can't not see it. Okay, because this is really important, and this is the key to being successful for this kind of affiliate program, is that you are going to want to focus on one affiliate program, not 50. Focus on one. You're doing your keyword poking where you're playing around with 50, 100, 500 keywords, but you're doing it for one affiliate program to find out where the traffic is that you can implement it in a piece of content, in a better piece of content. Now you can take that information that you get from Google Sites and you can put it onto WordPress. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you can use those keywords for YouTube. There's nothing wrong with that. Or you can use those keywords within a sort of better Google Sites homepage or section page. Or you just create a Google site specifically for that one topic. There's nothing wrong with that. You could have a ClickFunnels. You could have 5 ClickFunnels Google sites. One for pricing, one for case studies, one for templates, etc., etc. Okay. In my opinion, it's better to put it into one and just do different sections. But working on one project at a time, this is the key, in my opinion. Okay, and here's why. I recently created a tool called Lead Blaster. Now, Lead Blaster is a fantastic tool. It creates these checklists, the interactive checklists. You can put into Lead Blaster checklist little banner ads. We've got our own banner ads maker system within Lead Blaster. You can change it on all of your Chrome extensions. It actually creates these checklists and puts them, and you create Chrome extensions from them. You download a zip file when you finish and you re-upload it into the Chrome store as a developer. Okay, and from that point forward, any changes you want to make, you can do within the Lead Blaster web app. So if you want to change your banner ad, you change it in there. We have a banner ad maker. At the time when people install these checklists, they are asked to give you the email address before they can access. Okay, they've already taken many steps to get there to that point. Most people will just give you the email address. You can also ask them for a telephone number. We have a full-blown SMS marketing system in Lead Blaster. You can send them sequences like autoresponder to remind them of webinars coming up or something like that. That's great if you're an affiliate marketer. That is fantastic. As an affiliate marketer, you don't have to be doing the webinars yourself. You can be an affiliate and use this system effectively, even for evergreen webinars from people who have already got them done, who are already converting very, very well, that you can go and find information about what's converting very, very well, and you can set this up. You can even do an SMS system so that it's getting right into people's telephones, saying, hey, this webinar starts in 1 hour, don't miss it, I've got this great bonus. You can even feed them over a sequence of SMS, little different angles and benefits from watching that webinar over a period of 3, 4, 5 days if you want. Okay, it's the power of Lead Blaster. It's a very, very powerful tool. Also, you can create from not just Chrome extension, but once you've created your checklist, you can actually create Android apps as well. Very, very, huge amount of traffic you can get there. Now, the lesson I learned from that was when I built my first one in Lead Blaster, it was an old Chrome extension I had done before, but now that we had Lead Blaster, I was able to not just go and find a coder who would build it for me. I was able to take that code, give it to my developer, say, make this that we can go and create multiple checklists. Okay, so I don't need to go to this coder every single time and just give him a different list of categories and items and stuff, like step 1, step 2. I can just put the step 1, step 2 stuff myself. And so we created Lead Blaster, and when we created Lead Blaster, we started to put some call to action stuff. You can put multiple call to actions, hyperlinks, banner ads. You can have in there the ability to collect email opt-ins, to collect SMS opt-ins, and you can also send push notifications to anybody who installs with it without even asking their permission. It's already built in. So you have a full-blown push notification system. But here's what I learned. That first one that I did properly, we made a blog post, we did a really good sort of updated version of that original Chrome extension. It was called a YouTube SEO checklist. And then we started to do some other things as well, like the YouTube videos and blah, blah, blah. We just started to add more and more to it. And that one checklist right now has over 18,000 users. over 18,000 users, right? But I got excited, okay? And I thought, wow, that's just one checklist. What if I had 5 like this? Then I could have 100,000 new people opting in every single year from just 3, 4, 5 of these, okay? And I wasn't wrong with the theory. What I did, the mistake was, I went and built 41 of these. 41, all in the space of very, very short time. Within a month we had about 20, within 3 months we had about 40, something like that, okay? And I had hired people specifically to build these for me. What happens? 2 things. 1, the quality went down, okay? 2, nothing got finished. I didn't do a step-by-step like I had done with the case study one. I didn't follow the same steps. I got overwhelmed. Even though I was getting people to do stuff for me, I got overwhelmed and nothing got done. So I still have that one that is still good. It's got 18,000 users, but the rest of them are not getting much at all because I didn't focus on the process. So it's better to stick with one. Let me go back to that AdSense site. And that site we were making $4,000 in AdSense. It wasn't actually built as an AdSense site. It was built as a business site. It was for my business. We generated tens of thousands of people on the email opt-in list from countries like Philippines and Eastern European countries. They were looking to go and work in places where they could use their skills. For welders, for example, we would go to Dubai and we would take people that already had American Welding Society certificates. They'd already passed some kind of exams to be able to go and work in Dubai, in other words. There was people coming from Eastern Europe that did this. There was people coming from Philippines, for example, that did this. And we could find them all for that specific profession, or for that specific skill set, already with the certificate, so that we could bypass our competitors. And I used to do that. I'd be flying over to Philippines and to Dubai almost on a weekly basis. I'd be flying somewhere. And we had a very, very successful business. So my website was based around that business. And we started to focus on specific areas like welders, the shipbuilding, into the oil and gas stuff and all that kind of stuff. And what we realized is we could see that some of those keywords were actually very, very valuable. The oil and gas keywords were making a lot of money on the AdSense. It was built as a business site first, and we accidentally realized that AdSense is actually quite a significant revenue stream for that website, okay? Because you're making that kind of money. It pays for more marketing, it pays for more content, it pays for a whole bunch of stuff that we can accelerate and get even more results. And that's what we can do with this. So we started that project with one thing. And we stuck with that one thing because it was our business. But even when we realized about the AdSense and we started to put more content because of the AdSense, we were going testing stuff with the oil and gas kind of jobs and all that kind of stuff, and we would create content. But because we already had an authority site by that time, it was a lot easier for us to do. But we didn't jump about different projects, okay? When we wanted to, we would go and create another one. We tried to replicate it. We did one for dogs. We did the content, right? We spent 2 weeks on it, okay? We spent 2 weeks solid on that. That might not sound like a lot of time. Believe me, that's a lot of hours. If you're working like 10, 12-hour days just on content and just in building the site, one of us would be building the site, the other one would be curating content. You don't even need to do that anymore. That took up most of the time. The content took up most of the time. You can pay someone. You could pay someone $50 and you've got a very, very decent quality content created that's optimized with Surfer SEO, for example. And it's get done by somebody who likes to do this kind of stuff, and you're just giving him a whole bunch of keywords and an example of a competitor's web page or article for each one. Okay, so this is where it gets really important, because if you can understand what we're trying to do here with the Google Sites poster and identify those keywords, and you can just get someone to quickly do them for you, you can even you don't need to pay for 3,500 words. You can pay for 500 words and keep the cost right down. Okay, you can get like 500 words Surf for SEO optimized. Have a look on Fiverr.com. You probably get about $15, $20. Okay, it might sound like a lot of money, but it gets done for you. Okay. Once you know your keywords, once you know what you can rank for, it's an investment, it's not a cost, okay? It's an investment at that point. Right now, for this to work, what we can use, you can take these keywords that you find and you can put them into a WordPress site if you want to use for AdSense. Okay, you can do it like that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a good way to do it. And the beauty of doing this within Google Sites is we get fast indexing. If you try to do this on WordPress, you don't get fast indexing. That's why I created at that time something called a WordPress RSS Extreme. And what we've done with Google Sites, with the Google Sites poster, one of the upsells in that funnel is a Google Sites RSS Extreme. We've taken the same principles and we applied it to Google Sites by creating an RSS feed using our own servers, because Google Sites, the new versions of Google Sites, the new Google Sites do not provide RSS. What we did is we made our own RSS from it, and so that we've got that working, and we take that and we mash it up and we put it into feedburner.com. Now you can mash it up with competitors' RSS feeds as well. If it's a WordPress site, it's a competitor, you can put his website URL in there, put /feed, and you will have an RSS feed. Check it just on the URL browser. The browser bar first, and you will see it's working. Okay, for WordPress. You could do it with YouTube channels. You can do it with multiple things if you want to mash in with some relevant content. The purpose of it is only to get you fast ranking and fast indexing, and not only that, it will get you indexed from other search engines as well. So that's kind of important. There's a lot of traffic to be had outside of Google. It's not as much traffic as Google, but if it takes something as simple as that to be able to do it, and it's just taking like put a username, password and click a button, do it. Just do it. Get it done. It doesn't cost you anything more. Once you've got that tool, you use it as many times as you want. Okay. So that's basically some ideas about the content. That's my theory on the Google Sites as far as doing that. Now what I will do before the Sunday webinar is I will make a checklist of all of this stuff that you can follow. And the checklists, well, they look like this. Remember I told you about the YouTube SEO one? Here's what it looks like. So you can see we can put videos in here, and we've got different areas where you can, it's interactive and you can score your score. You can see here your progress, etc. And you can see these banners and the call to actions I've got here that I was mentioning. All of that is from Lead Blaster. Okay, this is a great way to drive traffic. This is a great way to rank very quickly as well. These installation pages, the Google Chrome pages, they rank like gangbusters. They rank really well. And you can rank very easily and drive a lot of traffic. Not only that, what you're doing is this is content marketing. This is just a different form of content marketing. This is how I used to map out my blog post before I wrote blog post. So by putting that skeleton together, I don't even do blog posts anymore. I don't blog anymore. I got everything I wanted from blogging within this one system. I don't need thank you pages. I don't need landing pages. I have a funnel already built in here. All here, exactly. And I can do SMS, I can do push notifications, and I can do email marketing, all from this skeleton of an article that I basically created. And you can put video in here. This is a fantastic system. You should check it out if you haven't already. But the thing is, this is what we will do for you for Sunday. Okay, we will have something like this, so you can follow the steps. Okay, and all of the customers will get that. Right now, coming back into our slides here. Okay, so already we've covered a lot of information. It's already gone over 30 minutes. So I don't want to keep you for too much longer. But what we want to do is we want to create quality pages that we're using for each campaign. And each campaign that you're doing within the Google Sites poster, you want to do with content that is based around those particular keywords if you're using one piece of content for that particular subtopic. So what you want to do is you want to create your subtopics across the top up here. Okay. So we have something about ClickFunnels affiliate program. We have something about ClickFunnels pricing, for example, if it's ClickFunnels, etc. Now, whatever niche you're in, you're going to have subtopics, right? And that's where you can use the content to be able to discover keywords that you can rank for. And that's the purpose of what we're doing here. That's the purpose of being able to get all those closely related keywords like these and putting them into different Google site posts, one of these per piece of content, and we're going to find out, can we rank for these without backlinks? Okay, quick and easy. Now you could do it as well. You could come into, for example, in the other suggest with the keywords. If I click on the keyword ideas in here, oops. You see there's a filter over here. I'm not going to click on it. These things annoy me. These captures annoy me. You can see there's a filter over here. What you can do is you can filter so you've got all green over here, like up to 30 or something, keyword difficulty. And you'll have all green. You can start with those first and see how that goes. Okay, so that's basically how we can do that, how we can take advantage of that. Okay, and you can make it link back to the home page by doing what I explained in the first videos. You can put in your homepage URL, or if you're doing this for a specific subtopic, then you're going to link to that page. But each one of those pages that you are doing, make sure they are decent pages. Now this is easy to put together, these kind of things. They're very easy, and it's actually a lot of fun to work with as well. It's basically just drag and drop kind of stuff. Okay, it's really quick and easy. If I click on insert button up here and not the pages, and you can see you can change the themes as well. But if I'm in the insert here, what I can do is I can take content blocks and I can click on it and it will add that content block, and I can move it around. You can stretch things, you can make things bigger, make the video bigger, just like an arrow in here. You can move it in, move it out, etc, etc. It's very easy to work with, and it's actually quite kind of fun to work with. You can make some decent content very quickly. Okay, but you want one piece of content for each campaign that you run, and that one piece of content, you're going to make that page nice. You're going to make that page around that specific topic in a way that you want them to take an action, whether to click through to go and get a free template for ClickFunnels, or click through to check out your affiliate link, to direct to a sales page, etc. And you can do this very, very well with multiple topics. I'm using ClickFunnels as an example because everybody knows about ClickFunnels. Okay, I'm using ClickFunnels as an example because there's people today that are making $100,000 a month just from ClickFunnels affiliate, and that's all they work on. They didn't start at 100,000. They started maybe 1,000, then they got 5,000, and they got 10,000, and they just kept building over time. And so their salary per month increased, their money every month increased, and they've reinvested it for more content, and it's getting more and more and more and more and more. So ClickFunnels likes them. They like ClickFunnels because it's making them money. Thing is with these software kind of tools as well, for especially for internet marketing, it's very hard for people to move. Okay, so if you started to build some landing pages and some funnels and all that kind of stuff within ClickFunnels, it's probably got to the point where to move them all isn't worth it. You'd rather just pay the $297 a month, okay, just so that you keep them there, because it's too much work to move them. It's too hard to move them. So a lot of people, once they start to build assets within those systems, same with email service providers like Aweber and GetResponse and all of those new ones that have come out as well. There's a whole bunch of new ones. There's some really good, even better email service providers than the two I just mentioned, much better. People tend to stay there as long as they're getting a return on investment, and as long as it's too difficult to move or too risky to move, especially with the email stuff. It's risky to move because you might not get the same open rates, and it can be emails. Each email can bring in tens of thousands of dollars, or each email campaign, maybe over 4 or 5 emails, can bring in tens of thousands of dollars. And it's very, very risky. It's hard for people to move. If it's bringing in that kind of money, they'd rather pay the $297 a month so they don't have to move, because it's already bringing them money. It's not a cost, it's a return on investment. Okay, if you can find those kind of programs, ClickFunnels is one. Web hosting is another one. People don't like to move web hosts. Will it be fast? Will it be better? Will it be this? Will it be too many questions? They've already got it there. What if we make a mistake? What if things get messy? What if I lose my traffic even for one day? All those kind of things creep in. And so those kind of recurring programs, they are perfect for people like you and me, that we can go and work on them. But I suggest you work on one at a time. I suggest you use tools like this to do the keyword poking, to find those keywords so that we can get better content. Now let's come on to the content part, just the final part. Okay, so I mentioned that I've got someone that will do articles. Okay, now I'm going to resell this as a service, but let me tell you how I do this kind of thing first. Usually when I want something, it's for me to use for myself. And so I've went and reached out to a whole bunch of people that I can find on black hat sites, on gig sites like Fiverr. There's another one called Legit. There's a whole bunch of those kind of sites. And basically I've reached out to people and I've asked them some questions like, can you do bespoke service for me? I want mine done in a specific way. And basically I've got it down to how easy it is to be able to use that service provider. Okay, let me give you an example. I'm going to show you here that I got back from him. Now you can see here, article number 1, ClickFunnels affiliate. I've asked them to go and make a blog post of about 3,000 words, ClickFunnels affiliate, or 1,500, I can't remember exactly. It was either 3,000 or 1,500, it was one of the two. And you can see I've given them the title. Okay, and basically, and I gave him one piece of content from a competitor that I wanted for him to use as a guide, okay, so that he can see. Now, he come back and give me this. I didn't write this part. I didn't even write the title here. I just gave him the keyword actually, and I gave him the link to a blog post by Niche Hacks. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. And you can see he's taken that information, and within minutes he had come back to me. Now I've got the guy on Skype, so it might have been quicker. Okay, and you can see I've got the introduction. What does it mean by ClickFunnels affiliate? How does the program work? The tiers of commissions, commission structure, payout cycle, advantages, disadvantages of the ClickFunnels affiliate program. Should you really join the ClickFunnels program or not? Step-by-step guide. This is good. This is quality. He's going to cover the negatives and the positive. This is the perfect kind of review that we want. Now he did that. All I did was give him the keyword, ClickFunnels affiliate, and I went into Google and I went looking on the first page for a piece of content that I thought would be good. And as I was scrolling down, I came across this one from nichehacks.com. Niche Hacks do fantastic content. Really, really, really good content. So if I click on this and have a look at their page here, we can see it was posted 1 year ago. It's kind of relevant still. And when we come down, you can see what you'll learn in this article. It's got all these different subtitles, sections. This is quality. This is quality article. So I've told him to do something similar with the amount of words. He's come back to me with just that one keyword, ClickFunnels affiliate, and that link to a competitor's website, and he's given me this. And how easy is content marketing when you have that kind of thing? Now, he's not just going to write it, he's going to optimize it. How's he going to optimize it? He's going to use a tool that he has access to, that he pays for, called Surfer SEO. Now, for those that know Surfer SEO, you will know that Surfer SEO is meant to be the best tool for on-page optimization, and a lot of the big name guys are using it. People like Matthew Woodward, etc., are using this kind of tool. And this tool, you can get a free Chrome extension as well. It's got the version free right now. And in the version free, you will see that you get these keywords, a list of keywords, but you also see this now as well, create content editor. Click on it. Now it's going to take that keyword that you did the search for, and it's going to give you a list of words and phrases that are used within the content of the top ranking pages. So you want to make sure that you have got that content in here. So for example, if I just come in here and you can see the word sales is there, and when I type in sales it turns green. And so basically what he does is he optimizes. Now click, and the premium version that he uses for Surfer SEO does a lot more. This is just the basic stuff. This is the free version. It does a lot more with the premium. So he's going to write and optimize it with Surfer SEO and give it back to me with this structure that he created from me just giving him the keyword, ClickFunnels affiliate, and the link to the nichehacks.com article that said, this is my competitor, this is my keyword, and this is what he gave me back. This is quality. This means content marketing just got a hell of a lot easier. Really easy. Now you can take that and you can put it into Google site, or you can take that and put it into WordPress if you want. But Google sites, we know it ranks very, very well. Google Sites has massive advantages over just normal sites. It doesn't mean it can't be done on WordPress. It just might take a lot longer. It might be worth that you do it in Google Sites and you do some variations in WordPress as well. But what you will notice is that you will start ranking for keywords that you didn't know about, that you didn't expect. Okay, you will start to discover keywords that have got traffic that you didn't know about, that you didn't expect. That is the benefit of doing things like keyword poking, because it's not just those keywords that you will find your ranking for. Although we have a rank checker just for those keywords, you will start to find, if you integrate with Google Analytics, other keywords as well. Okay, and that's pretty cool. So that's it for now. That's all I need to cover for this. Basically, these 4 videos I've done this morning for part 1 of the webinar series. There's going to be 2 webinars. Part 1 we covered in 2 hours. Yesterday, the live webinar. I wasn't happy with the delivery. I'll be honest. I was scared that I would oversleep or something. The webinar was like 6 o'clock in the morning for me. I stayed up all night. By the time it came to delivery, I was really tired and my delivery was awful. So I didn't want to put that into the members area. I'd rather just wait until I freshened up, and you know, I could make time just to focus on this and only this, and basically deliver it better in a way that you can understand it better, so that it's better for you. Even though it's going to take a little bit extra time, it's still better quality content, and it's content you can refer back to multiple times for each part of this webinar series. Now, we do have another webinar on Sunday, and before Sunday we will have another product launch on Friday. We are going to do product launches every Friday with tools like this, and you can tell our tools are not built just for launch. Our tools are built to use. Okay, our tools are good. We keep improving our tools. We're going to add in AI auto blogging into the Google Site Poster. Yes, you will need to take an account with Create. Yes, I will use my affiliate link there. I'm a marketer. I'm an affiliate marketer. That's what I do. But it's giving us a tool that I want to use myself, because I already had Create, which is an artificial intelligence content creator. Okay, you just give it a keyword or part of a sentence. In that situation, all we're going to do is we're going to put in a title, and we feed that title into the Create. It will use up a credit with Create, but it's going to give us an article based around that title. Okay, so on Friday we have the first artificial intelligence auto blogging tool ever, as far as I know. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think there is an auto blogging tool that uses artificial intelligence. That means we're not doing spin tags. That means we're getting unique content for every post. Okay, and it might be accurate, it might not be accurate, but it's perfect for what we're doing for this kind of thing. Now, the other thing about the Friday launch is it's going to be used for medium.com. Everybody knows that medium.com ranks really, really, really well. Okay, so watch out for that launch and look at the sales page and watch the demo video. You will recognize it's the same framework, okay, and it's the same way to use as the Google Sites Poster, only this time we're doing it for medium.com. After that, we might do it for Pinterest, for video marketing in Pinterest. You can embed videos in Pinterest. Then after that, we might do it for Quora.com, where we can do Quora Spaces. Then after that, we might do it for something else like Tumblr, etc. We will go where the traffic is. Where the traffic is where we want to go, okay? And that way we can build several of these. Now, the principle stays the same as far as the content marketing strategy, because medium.com is very, very good for ranking for keywords, but not always as easy as Google Sites for the more competitive keywords. But what you will find, if you look at any of the product launches coming out of Warrior Plus and JVZoo, etc., if you go and type for that product name and review, more times than not, probably 90% of the time, you'll see a medium.com post on page 1. That's how powerful Medium is, but it's good for the sort of low to medium competition kind of keywords. So it's a different scenario, although we can get predictable rankings. And it's even more predictable than the Google Sites, because the Google Sites, I would say it's still predictable, but you have to understand that we're going to have the more competitive keywords with the Google Sites. Okay, we're really targeting more competitive keywords. I'm not, for example, going to create a post that I expect to make sales in medium.com that is going to be really sort of highly competitive. Okay, I would not do something like because you're limited what you can use there, and there's no buttons and stuff. It's not the same. You can't create landing pages, etc. So I'm not going to go and create for ClickFunnels affiliate. I'm just not. I will use Google Sites for that. But if I want to find some keywords just for the purpose of keyword poking, that's a good place to do that kind of thing. Or if you want to do it for like product launch tracking, stuff like that, it's okay. You can do that. There's not a huge amount of competition there. What you need to do there is you need to get started early, and you need to have some strategy behind it where you're looking to rank for multiple keywords. Now, the way that we can do that, I will cover in the medium.com training. When it comes to the medium.com poster, it's going to be the world's first AI autoblogger and the first autoblogger for Medium. Now, watch for the sales page on that one. That one gets released on Friday. It will be $27 and $37 for the front end, but every 10 sales, it will increase price by $1. So you want to get in early, at least on that first day, if you want to get it, quite cheaply. Right now, thing that we want to understand about the Google sites and what I just told you about the Medium poster is we will take parts of the medium.com artificial intelligence autoblogging, and we will put it into the Google sites. Okay, we will start working on that when we have finished the medium.com one, because we are launching it on Friday, but I will include those features into the Google sites. It's better that you have both. In my opinion, I want both anyway. Okay, I'm getting them built because I'm going to use the tools ourselves. Okay, we will use the tools ourselves. I'll have my team use them so that we can use them, so that we can get rankings, so we can get traffic, so that we can see things that we don't know. We don't know what we don't know when we're doing affiliate marketing campaigns. These kind of tools can tell us a lot of stuff that we don't know. Okay, it can give us some new information, can give us an advantage over competitors, even in very, very, very competitive niches. Now, I did mention on the webinar as well that, let's come back into this section over here, that I was basically reverse engineering a guy who I found accidentally, who was ranking for about 791 keywords for the ClickBank affiliate program, all from a WordPress site from Mass Page Building. I've actually got a video here of that, okay, in this post. It shocked me so much. 763 keywords, you can see here. Okay, if I go into Ahrefs, I'll show you how this is. Just go in here very quickly, and I'll just show you quickly. But this is kind of important. This should inspire you. This is what made me want to build these tools for the Medium and the Google sites. When I seen this, I was shocked. I was really, really shocked. SaniaArtWalk.com. He's obviously bought an expired domain to do this. Okay, you can see he's ranking for 811 keywords, and it's actually, he's dropped some rankings as well. Now you can see there's a whole bunch of ClickFunnels keywords in here. Right now there's 510 keywords. It's coming down, but he was ranking. Maybe he didn't even realize that he was ranking for them, because he didn't have a lot of call to actions and stuff on his website. If we click over to his website, let's see with the ones with the volume and the ones with the traffic. ClickFunnels affiliate review, ClickFunnels affiliate. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use trial. Okay, so you can see ClickFunnels 14-day trial. Open this up. Now this is how I found this guy. So me being lazy, I do Control and F, and I want to find the trial link. Okay, so I type in here affiliate. Okay, and when I'm coming down, you start to see these words kind of hidden in the background. Like if I take off the word affiliate, it disappears. If I put the word affiliate in, it appears. You see that? First I thought, is he doing white text? I mean, that's so old school black hat SEO, doesn't work anymore. But what it actually is some schema. That's one of the advantages of the WordPress sites, is you can put in you can use some very, very, very good schema optimization plugins. And basically I started to dig into this guy's site to the point where I found a lot more information about him, like the sitemap. Now when I come into the sitemap in here, you can see he's got 1,600 keywords here. ClickFunnels review, ClickFunnels lead pages. Now what's interesting about this, ClickFunnels branding, these are search terms that people are searching for. He's grabbed them off of a keyword tool. Okay, and for a lot of the time he's using the same content. You can see, same content. So he's got 1,600 pages. I don't think he's got too many variations of that content. That's where we can improve on. But this is what gave me the inspiration and basically made me want to go and do the motivation to go and do these tools like we're building right now for the Google Sites poster and the Medium poster. But when you see things like this, you can see that, you know, there's possibilities when you can see how many keywords he's ranking for. Even though he's lost traffic, he's still ranking for about 500 keywords, and many of these are around ClickFunnels. Now the thing is as well that when you start to rank for some keywords, let me just fix this. I've got some typo in there, but I couldn't find it. When you start to rank for some keywords, you start to rank for more keywords as well. Okay, so for example, you can rank for ClickFunnels affiliate. Then you start to, over time, you start to rank for ClickFunnels affiliate free trial, ClickFunnels affiliate, you know, longer tail versions of that keyword. Okay, you will start to see that over time. It doesn't happen right away, but you start to, once you get the sort of parent or seed keywords for a specific topic or subtopic, the variations of it you start to rank for as well, as long as you have good engagement signals. Now I think that's why he's losing his rankings, because he's probably not got good engagement signals. Although the article is pretty good, there's nothing really compelling here. The formatting is not that great. He's got no call to action. I would have had a pop-up at least, or a full page overscreen, like saying something like, grab your free ClickFunnels template that generated 367,000. I would have gone and find somebody else that's got that kind of thing, taken his template with the free trial, tweaked that template while I had that free trial, put it in there as my own version of it. Do something with it. If you've got that kind of traffic coming in, commercial intent traffic for a program that can easily, if you just get like 71 customers, can make you $10,000 a month. I mean, what a missed opportunity. I don't even know if he knows he was ranking. But all he did was 1,600 keywords, stuck him into a WordPress site with some schema, and he's ranking for them. Incredible stuff. Anyway, hopefully that the end to this particular video has helped to inspire you as well. Now, there's not just ClickFunnels. It is a very competitive program, but this shows you that there's opportunities even here. And this is the power of keyword poking. This is the power of being able to discover those keywords that you can rank for. Okay, this is the power. You can take that information. Now there's, you know, a whole bunch of programs similar that you can do this with, that pay monthly recurring. And if you come into the Google Slides, I will put the embed of this into the tutorials page inside the member area, and you can come down here and you can get this spreadsheet here that gives you a list of recurring commission affiliate programs. Now I found this from someone else and I can't for the life of me find the guy. Okay, I've gone through my Google Docs to see where's the original version of this, because this is a copy of it, and I can't find it, so I've lost where it came from. But a lot of these links here, I'm hoping have like second tier affiliate links for him. Okay, and if so, then hopefully there's a lot of people will get this. And if you click on those, make sure you use those links to go and sign up, and hopefully you will give him some commissions for his work. Okay, so he's made a list of email marketing programs, products, affiliate programs, social media, web hosting, WordPress themes, SEO, live chat, VPN, chatbots, all these different kinds of stuff. He's put a lot of work in there. Probably took him, you know, a little bit of time to put it all together, hopefully it's paying off for him multiple times. He will give you the information about recurring payments. Okay, if everybody's hitting ClickFunnels and you're starting to look at these, there's some great programs here as well, and it's all there written for you, so you can just access that. But please, if you do go and sign up for any of these as an affiliate, use this guy's links. It's not my links, okay? Use that guy's links so that he gets rewarded for his work, okay? And that way he gets the benefit for all that work he's done, okay? So that's good ending. You got something to take away, and you can create really good quality pages. I will add that AI auto blogger into the Google Sites poster, but I need to do the Medium one first. That one launches tomorrow, I think. No, yeah, tomorrow. Today's Thursday already here, so I need to go and do some work for that particular launch. I need to go and finish the sales pages and videos, etc., for that tool, and you will see some case studies there as well, because Medium is really easy to get rankings from. Grab that one when it comes out. It's only $27 and $37. It starts off at every 10 sales it goes up by $1. Don't miss it. It's a very, very good tool. If you got both the Medium.com and the Google Sites, you got two very, very powerful tools in your toolbox that you can call on at any time. You can buy the lifetime version of it, okay? Got a lifetime version, $27, really cheap. Should be selling at $297 for that kind of tool, but we're doing this as part of a case study to make $1 million. We want to go and make $1 million by doing one mini launch a week without doing the affiliate recruitment like you normally see. You see all this razzmatazz, all these people are doing all the BS hypey sales pages and all that kind of stuff. We're not, okay? We're just dropping this in, partly because we want to get an audience that is interested in SEO. That's what our tools are doing. Traffic in SEO. I don't need the bullshit, I don't need the hype. I just want people to understand what these tools are for, what they can do with them, and use them in the way that we intended them to be used, and that we use ourselves, okay? That's the difference. We make these tools to use ourselves. We don't make them with the purpose of just making as many sales as we can on those launches, okay? That's the difference, and the difference is actually freaking enormous when you look at the quality of the tools. Anyway, thank you for watching.